Hello students, I am Dr. Himanshu Sharma. Welcome to this video lecture on units and measurements. In physics, units and measurements are widely used in our day-to-day life. So let us first understand what is a unit. What is a unit in measurement process? The standard value of any physical quantity which is used for making comparisons in measurements is called a unit. Means the unit is, first of all, it is the some numerical value of any physical quantity. For example, we have mass. The unit of mass is kilogram. Then we have physical quantity length. The unit of length is meter. Then we have next physical quantity, that is time, and its unit is second. Means if it is 1 kilogram of weight or mass, then it specify it is the standard value, and if it is 5 kilogram, it is also a standard value of the mass. Similarly, if you want to measure the length of any object, then we can use a meter scale. So meter scale is a standard value of the physical quantity. So it is a 1 meter is a standard value of the physical quantity, that is length. Next, we have time. So in this diagram, a clock is shown. There are many hands. This is a hour hand, this is minute hand, this is seconds hand. So the measurement of time can be done by using this clock. In the next slide, we will see what are some basic, most fundamental physical quantities and what are their units. Now we will discuss types of physical quantities and their units. First, there are 7 fundamental physical quantities and their units in physics. They are mass, kilogram, length, meter, time has unit seconds, current has unit ampere, temperature has unit of Kelvin, amount of substance has unit of mole, and luminous intensity has its unit as candela. On the other hand, we have derived physical quantities and their units. The derived physical quantities are force and the unit is Newton. Energy, joule. Pressure, having unit of Pascal. Power, unit is watts. Electric charge, unit is coulomb. Electric potential, unit is volts. Frequency, unit is hertz. Resistance unit is ohms, and so on. There can be many physical quantities which can be derived by using all these 7 fundamental physical quantities. Similarly, their units can also be derived from the fundamental physical units. Now we will learn how to make the derived units from the fundamental units. Let us take some example. Let us consider the derived physical quantity, that is force. We all know force is equal to mass into acceleration. F is equal to m into a. Now we have to make its unit. So we know the unit of mass is kilogram and the unit of acceleration is meter per second square. So as these two physical quantities are connected with a multiplication operator, so their units can also be placed with a multiplication sign between them. So kilogram multiplied by meter per second square is the unit for force, and it is called as Newton. The next example is energy. We know energy is equal to force into length. E is equal to F into L. Energy is also called as work or heat. The formula for energy is E is equal to F into L. The unit of F is kilogram into meter per second square, as we have seen here, and the unit of length is meter. Now, keeping these two units in the same pattern as the physical quantities are placed, the two physical quantities are connected by an operator of multiplication. So we will keep their units in the same fashion as the physical quantities. Here we have the unit of force is kilogram into meter per second square multiplied by the unit of length, that is meter. Here we can write kilogram into meter square divided by second square. So this is known as Newton into meter because this term is known as Newton as we have already proved. Here the Newton meter is called as joule, right? So this term kilogram into meter per second square is known as Newton, and kilogram into meter square, that is Newton multiplied by meter, is called as joule. So in such a way the derived units can be obtained from the fundamental physical quantities and their units. Now we will see some more derived physical quantities and their units. We will do the calculation also to derive the units. Let us take the example of a derived physical quantity, that is pressure. We know pressure is force per unit area, but the unit of force is Newton and the unit of area is meter square. So let us place the value of Newton, that is kilogram into meter per second square divided by the meter square. So the meter square power is cancelled by 1 meter term that is placed in the numerator, and the leftover term remains is kilogram into second raised to power minus 2 and meter raised to power minus 1. So this term is known as Pascal and denoted by PA. So in this way the unit can be derived from the fundamental physical quantities units. The next derived physical quantity is power. The power is equal to work upon time. It is also known as energy upon time, as we know work and energy both are same. Now the unit of work is joule and the unit of time is second. Joule is written as kilogram into meter square per second square and second is denoted by S. So this term is called as watts. The last derived physical quantity is electric charge, that is denoted by Q, which is equal to current into time. The unit of current is ampere and the unit of time is seconds. So ampere into second is known as coulomb. So as you have seen, many derived units are obtained from the fundamental physical quantities and their units. In this way we can derive further many derived units from the fundamental units. Thank you very much for watching this lecture. Stay tuned for the next lecture. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.